was walking by. I'm like, I'm just going to let him go.
He's on a mission. We have here on mat 6. We have moved up to 160 pounds on mat 6.
We've got to see Van Buren a couple times.
This is Nate Van Buren and Sal Arzani. This is a rematch of the 7th and 8th place match in the tournament last year. Van Buren, I think, knocking off Garrett Saylor. That was one of the most excited kids I've ever seen. The HLV young man there knocked off Garrett Saylor to get here. And Arzani, how about him?
Arzani,
he did.
He's number 2 ranked, but he knocked off the number 1 ranked and undefeated Alburnett wrestler Bryce Paul in the quarterfinals this morning.
Which plays into this situation again.
That was big for Lisbon, for Bryce Paul, their number 1 ranked guy from Alburnett, going down.
It was this morning.
That was a great match between those two too.
And Sal Arzani held that late rally off of Bryce Paul. He wins that big match, and then he has the upstart. Nate Van Buren placed last year. He didn't come out of nowhere, and he's got. Look at this.
Van Buren is just.
He cradled up Arzani, but Arzani pops the head.
Another big one for Alburnett fans. Tanner Sloan now, the sophomore on mat 3. With Logan Schumacher from Martinsdale St. Mary's.
Undefeated sophomore, Schumacher. Placed 5th last year. This kid from Martinsdale, he's a mean Blue Devil.
Absolutely.
This is 2 versus 3 right here between Sloan and Schumacher here. Both sophomores.
This must be Haynes and Entrican here on mat number 4.
Yes, it is
Haynes
Entrican.
from Missouri Valley looking for a pin on Entrican. Talon Entrican, undefeated junior for Hudson, on his back. Look at Nathan Haynes go.
Oh, that's tight right there. That's really tight. I don't see him getting off of that or out of that. There it is.
There it is. The ease with which he got into that, too.
I don't see Haynes ranked this year. Has he been on the IA Wrestle rankings?
No. He's unranked.
He's a man on a mission. Maybe he's been a little banged up, but he's wrestled through 55-5, 56, 57 and 5.
He beat Rogan Ports to get here, so.
Yeah. Man on a mission.
And Hunter Fletcher in the first round. Still having the battle between Seahace over there on mat number 5 and Zachary Axmere.
That's a good one.
Looks like Nathan Haynes of Missouri Valley just got that fall over there. He's probably going to be taking on number 2, Sal Arzani of Interstate 35.
9-2 in his match. Arzani leads over Van Buren on mat number 6 and looking to score more. 5-2 on mat 5.
Of course, the 170s blow by, so it always makes it confusing when it goes that fast.
Started the second period over there between Schumacher and Sloan, all tied up 2-2. Sloan chooses down to start the second period here. Trying to come up off the bottom. Schumacher throwing the legs in on top and a power half. Sloan trying to limp arm out of this, trying to get a reversal if he can. Schumacher at the same time hanging on, potentially dangerous situation. They started over. Arzani here over here at 160. Just intentionally releasing Van Buren there, trying to put more points on the scoreboard. Boy, I tell you what, I like watching the Sal Arzani wrestle. He wrestles hard.
Yeah, if you didn't think so before, the Paul match brought that home.
Yeah, exactly. That was the first time I got to see him wrestle, and I tell you what, he was impressive. He wanted that match, and he wants this one too. Just the way that, he even defended things.
That was one of the most impressive things, is how he held off that late rally on Paul in the quarterfinal match we were speaking about. Bryce Paul, the defending champion at 160 for Alburnett, with all that's on the line for him personally and as a team. Arzani able to get by him, and he's taking care of Van Buren here, 9-3.
Alburnett really needs Tanner Sloan to come through for him here. This tied up match at 170 pounds. Tanner Sloan about ready to get his head out and get a reversal, but Schumacher holding on tight here.
We'll also mention on mat 4, we haven't spoken yet about mat number 4 there. That Timmy Barr of AHSTW and Jared Johnson of West Marshall. Surprisingly, Jared Johnson, the only West Marshall Trojan left.
Yeah.
Cole Needham exited early. Briar Cochran beating him in the quarterfinals at 132. So Wes Marshall's down to Jarrett Johnson here in the championship round. Al Burnett on mat 3, leading 4-2.
Axmeyer taking control now, 5-2.
Sloan getting near fall points over there for Al Burnett, but giving up the reversal here.
Oop.
I think he got 2 near fall, and he did, but he gave up 2 for reversal. 20 seconds to go here in the second period.
Schumacher takes advantage.
Here goes your guys. Once again, Van Buren in trouble here.
Arzani looking to pile it on. 11-3 as we speak. He's looking for more.
He is definitely driven. He is active.
Johnson from West Marshall right there with a really nice takedown. A return to the mat there.
Van Buren avoided the pin by the match ending there. Arzani with a big 14-3 win there on mat 6. So I-35 will have a finalist. Impressively, he had 2 semifinalists tonight. Hontier earlier, and now Arzani.
Got Axmeyer with the win. 7-2. 9-3.
Yep.
He gets Shalista. That finally wraps up 152. That took a while.
9-3 on mat 5, your final score.
Well, Arzani going to, and Hines, that'll be an interesting match, 160. Have to reset the whole thing now. We got so many changes. Sloan still up 6-4 on 3. Barr now on top, still 4-1.
That's mat number 4, Barr and Johnson. Should be time for Austin Lentz, Dave.
Yes.
Crow, there he is, mat 6. Kruger and Lentz are on mat 6 at 182 pounds. Austin Lentz from Ogden, undefeated senior.
And there's that number 1 Bishop from Nashua, Plainfield.
Yeah, and Daniel Bishop on mat number 5.
Alec McDowell from Maple Valley, New Delhi.
McDowell with a nice quarterfinal win over Bryce Oveson of Wilton.
Yeah, it was.
So Maquoketa Valley keeps their string of semifinalists alive. Of course, they had Parmalee for a while. They didn't have to worry about it. And McDowell stepped up this year. He's really done a great job in his junior season. 2 losses on the year.
Barr with another really nice takedown over Johnson of West Marshall. Number 6 Barr.
I haven't seen him at Mark at all this year, but all I've heard from him is everybody said this kid's a hammer. A very underrated, very tough kid.
Looks like
aggressive.
He's going to be on his way right now. He's up 6-2, and he's probably going to be taking on Tanner Sloan of Al Burnett, who has a 10-3 or 10-4 lead right now. With only 12 seconds to go in his match, trying to get some extra bonus point here for the team by getting some near fall points in the last few seconds. That's what these guys know is at stake. That extra point is huge in the team race. But Tanner Sloan, the sophomore at Al Burnett, is going to find himself in the finals Saturday night, tomorrow night. It looks like it's going to be against number 6 ranked Tim Barr.
2 high-scoring guys. That's a big win over there.
That is.
Sloan with a big win over an undefeated Martinsdale sophomore, Schumacher.
Kind of nice when we get our 182s on one side of the mat here, and we can kind of start settling back in there before they throw more at us. It doesn't stop, you guys.
It doesn't. It's like a merry-go-round. Just keeps right on going around.